What is going on, fellow Wastelanders? Welcome back to the channel. Shock Radio here, and today we're just going to kind of talk about the Ravagers Ascension Battle Pass. We only have 30 days, well 29 days, 6 hours technically left of the Battle Pass, and I've been getting a lot of questions of like, what should I use my lighters for example, and so today we're going to go over like the most important parts of this Battle Pass, what I would recommend if you only could get like one legendary, what you should really use your lighters for. If you're free to play, I might have some tips or some things that I would really focus on this last 30 days so you can get your hands on some of these items. So let's go through and check out the rewards, and it should be a fairly quick video. We're not going to make this video too long here, but first of all, in terms of the Lucifer, if you have the Battle Pass, I don't know if I would get a second Lucifer if I had to choose between a Lucifer and something else. And Lucifer is awesome. They might buff it, they might nerf it, you never really know. I don't think Lucifer right now is very competitive, and personally what I'm looking for in like legendaries especially is how can it perform in clan battles. And Lucifer, don't get me wrong, I've been making videos about it. It is insanely fun to use, but it's actually, to me, it's a bit underwhelming. It's a bit hard to use. They get stripped a little easy. Insanely fun still, and we're still looking for Lucifer builds to find the right build. So if you had to choose and you had lighters, I probably wouldn't use them for a second Lucifer. So we're going to tell you why here. So moving down the line, the next up is the Aquillo, which is really what I am praying that I have enough lighters to get the Aquillo. But I would highly recommend getting a second Radiator instead of a Lucifer. Now, the reason being is like there are a few builds, some builds that they do use two Radiators, and I mean it would just really suck. Coming down the road, you decide, you know, you want a fused Aquillo, but you're gonna pay 12,000 coin depending on your platform for a fused Radiator. And that is very negligible improvement over an RN seal. A very good improvement, but very small improvement. You're not gonna want to spend 10,000 coin on a fused damn Radiator later. So I would highly recommend getting a second Aquillo. Even if you don't use two, maybe you only use one Radiator right now on your builds, get a second one just in case, because you never know when you're going to use a build that takes two Radiators. So that's personally what I would use your lighters for. Now, if you don't have the Battle Pass, I would do everything in your power to get the coin to buy an Aquillo and a Cyclops. At the least, if anything, like get the Aquillo, get the Cyclops. This week, if you have badges, for example, it is a great trade-in for electronics. You can get your electronics. You still have like 30 days, so we have 30 days of resource cycling. So do your challenges, get your badges. Next week might be like plastic or batteries. I think last week was batteries. Maybe the week before was batteries, but the weekly badge exchange changes each week. This week is electronics, so use them for your electronics. If you're free to play, especially, get yourself an Aquillo on the market. Get yourself a Cyclops on the market. Now, this is the most important Battle Pass, I think, of the year, because these two modules are used, one of them, at least, is used in every build in the Wasteland. I don't think there's a single build that doesn't take a recharge booster or Radiator. I mean, sure, you can get around not using a Mars cabin, use a different heavy cabin, use an epic cabin, you know? You can get around using everything else. You can't really get around needing a recharge booster and a Radiator. So to me, these items are insanely important. Now, the Mars cabin, I would highly recommend getting. I don't use the Mars cabin a whole lot. I think heavy cabins are very niche for the heavy builds, obviously. There's certain players that just don't run heavy builds, so it might not be as important for you if you're free to play especially. But if you do buy the Battle Pass, you get a Morta, you get a Mars, so yeah, you get those anyway, so no need. I would recommend, if you have the means and you're able to, stock up. If you get all these, if you buy the Battle Pass, for example, you have all these items, try to craft another Cyclops. Try to craft another Aquillo, okay? To sell, okay, later. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. I would recommend crafting some Titan wheels if you can, or stocking up on these Titan wheels. They're already really expensive for wheels. 336 coins, you get two of them. That's like 800 coin for a purple. They're already really freaking expensive for a craftable purple item. So even right now, while this Battle Pass is going on, you can actually probably craft these Titans, because these are all, for the most part, except for these wheels, actually. You can craft the Oculus. Actually, you can craft these arrays, can't you? Yeah, you can craft arrays. You can craft everything to make Titan wheels. So I would highly recommend crafting a few of them. So yeah, they could release, you know, in the future, they might release some legendary wheel that could take Titan wheels. They've been doing some crazy things lately with using these battle pass parts in future craft recipes. An example being, you know, the last battle pass was the Hyperborea faction, the Frostbite Assault. Well, what was in that battle pass? The Narwhal, the Fin Whale. Well, what did they do with the Narwhal, the Fin Whale? They used it in a crafting recipe. So look at that. I was able to sell an extra Fin Whale, or an extra Narwhal and a Fin Whale, making a ton of coin purely off of gambling, crafting a Narwhal, crafting an extra Fin Whale, hoping that the price would either go up naturally just because it's a good and not craftable, or the devs could use it in a crafting recipe. And it turns out the devs used the Narwhal and the Fin Whale in a crafting recipe, and the price tripled, quadrupled. So yeah, I would highly recommend, if you can, you already have these items, taking advantage, crafting a few extra items. I'm very spent resources, so I really can't afford any extra resources to take much advantage. So the field is all yours this battle pass, guys. If you're looking to make coin, or you're wondering what is worth it in this battle pass, I would highly recommend picking up extra Aquillos for use later, extra Cyclops to sell, perhaps a Mars to sell later, and then of course the Titan steering wheels. We don't know how important they're going to be. They're one of the only, or if not very few, heavy wheels out there with insane amount of durability. These could be future meta wheels, so just keep your eye out for that. That's all I got for you guys today. A little quick video about some things I would recommend using your lighters for in this battle pass, or if you're free to play, I would highly prioritize getting the Aquillo and the Cyclops, maybe a few Titan wheels as well. That's all I got for you. Like and subscribe if you like CROSSOUT content. Check our twitch.tv/shockradio. We're live every Sunday and Wednesday. Join the Discord, guys, and I look forward to talking to you guys in the future. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.